Good morning, everyone. Well, today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be taking a look at some AI news, and I've heard some Anthropic release this video, and I was just reading the comments and seeing people saying that Claude Code had some performance degradation. I wonder if any of you have found that to be true. So I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at it now, and I'm not honestly what I found lately. So what I found lately was that Claude Code has been making some interesting mistakes. Not interesting, not quite mistakes, but like it doesn't do what I want it to do, and sometimes it doesn't follow instructions really well. I'm not sure whether that's because of the models, Anthropic using quantized models these days. And I was just reading some Reddit, and other people have been seeing similar performance issues with Claude Code. It's not terrible, but it's noticeable. So I'm still curious on if this is actually a thing. Let's see. This guy says, I've been using Claude Code intensively for the past 3.5 months, and I need to check if I'm going crazy or if others experience similar issues with the 4.1 release. This is post 6 days ago. Workflow degradation. Workflow that ran flawlessly for 2 months suddenly started failing progressively after 4.1 dropped. No changes on my end. Same problem. Okay. Honestly, yeah. So for sub agents, what I found was that not every. So how do I explain this? Sometimes when you create sub agents, sometimes they just don't run. I'm not sure why that is. I wonder if Claude Code is. There's something. Is it because it's not following instructions as well as before? I don't know. Okay. Unwanted helpful features. Claude now autonomously adds demo and fallback functionality without being prompted. It's like it's trying to be overly cautious at expense of what I actually asked for. Interesting. Concerning security decision, personality change. The fun, creative developer personality that would crack jokes and make coding sessions enjoyable seems to have vanished. I don't know if I need it to be fun personality. I don't really care about that, and I haven't noticed that either. So I don't chat with Claude Code for fun. I mean, if you guys do that, let me know. Claude Code specific issues, overloaded message. Okay, unrecoverable error during refactoring. That brick the session can't even start with Claude Code. General instability that wasn't there before. I have found that sometime Claude Code would have infinite scrolling issue, and it would just like kind of glitches out. I don't know if you've experienced that before. Let me know if you have. Context problem, code quality dropped. I definitely seen this a little bit more, and not that it still writes code that works, but it doesn't write code that's architecturally sound, which is kind of concerning sometimes, especially, but that might also be an issue with the planning. I don't know. It's hard to, this is really subjective. I just don't think, repetitive pattern, project context loss, false confidence. For context, I'm not trying to bash Claude Code. TLDR 4.1, Claude Code seems significantly degraded compared to pre-release performance. across multiple dimensions, looking at community validation and potential solutions. Interesting. I thought people were just over panicking, delusional. Lol. Yeah. I guess it isn't just me. I thought like when I did my previous video on subagents, I really thought that, oh, am I using subagents wrong? Why is my subagents not triggering? Why is it not running when I literally tell it when I prompt it directly to use specific subagents, or the prompt is very specific to the subagents I created, it still doesn't run the subagent, which is really frustrating. That's why I use Claude commands to manually trigger subagents, like telling Claude, hey, make sure you look at the available subagents before actually executing this prompt and assign it to the right subagents accordingly. Okay, it's not just me then. Or maybe everyone here is basically overreacting or just like all in their heads, because model performance is so subjective. It's so subjective. Some model work for others and some doesn't. Like, I prefer Claude Code. Some other people prefer OpenAI GPT-5 Codex. Like, I think it really depends on what you're used to and what routine you have gotten into, because I find like prompting different models require different things, different level of detail, maybe not different wording, but a lot of the wordings are very similar. Asking it to ultra think and making sure that whatever you explain to the model is clear and not like just broken English. I do that sometimes for like really stupid little tasks, but yeah. So OpenAI really recently released Codex IDE, which is Codex IDE extension. I've been meaning to try this. I'm just not sure if it's worth trying. I'm so used to Claude Code now that I just like delegate Codex in the cloud. Codex runs in the background so you can stay in the flow and get more done. It runs each task in an isolated sandbox with your repo and environment, generating code you can review, merge, pulled. Yeah, this seems cool. Maybe I should check this out. This seems really cool. Accelerate code review. The thing, I've never been a fan of OpenAI models for coding. It just, every time I use a OpenAI model for just like coding, it just never works out. It never works out for me. I don't know why. It just, either it poops out something, like especially for UI. I know some people can get really good results from it, and they say OpenAI models have aesthetic or whatever. I just don't find that. It just doesn't have the right aesthetic for me, I guess. And sometimes it just doesn't read my mind as good as Claude Anthropic model does, which is whatever. Maybe my brain is just more in sync with Anthropic models now. Yeah, but this is actually, I really do like that they released an IDE extension, but that's so weird that they released an IDE extension considering they were going to acquire Windsurf and then that didn't go through. And if they already had this going, then why were they wanting to acquire Windsurf in the first place? Okay, just very, very weird. Yeah, anyway, moving on. Let's see, using Codex with ChatGPT plan. What do I need for this? Getting started. To start using Code Plus Pro Business, I believe. logging to Codex CLI, Codex IDE with a ChatGPT EDU or account. Okay, that doesn't apply to me. I'm not a student. I wish I was. Maybe? maybe I still wish I was a student. Anyway, how do so if I get if I just get the plus plan on the $20, I can use the Codex IDE. But does that mean I can use the cloud as well? Because here it says that I can run Codex in the background in an isolated sandbox with your repo and environment. Sharing code. Wait, am I reading this wrong? No, I'm reading this right. Where's the cloud thing? Where's the cloud thing? Cloud? Delegate to the cloud. Oh, so this whole paragraph is in the cloud. But could you also run it locally? I wonder. I should just test this out. This is dumb. This is dumb. Why I should. I'm gonna test this out. Oh, you know what? Next Monday, I'll just do a video about Codex IDE extension. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. Because if I just take a look at this and I'll just review the plus version of it, I wonder if it can do parallel workflow. It should be able to do. Where is? I need to open this up. I'm going here. Codex. Bro, are you serious? Am I doing this wrong? Using Codex. Okay. Delegate to the cloud and Codex. Codex run in the background. This is literally the same text as on the. Come on, OpenAI. I feel like OpenAI does not have the best documentation. That's my feeling, especially for Codex. Unlike Claude Code. Claude Code actually has legit documentation. Codex. Or am I in the wrong place? Codex documentation. Codex cloud. Delegate to Codex in the cloud. Oh, when was this written? Is this a recent one? I don't even know. Codex is OpenAI coding agent. You can read. Yeah. Okay, getting started. Start by browsing ChatGPT Codex, where you can connect GitHub. Yeah, I know that. Delegate to Codex. You can ask Codex. This is not even. Oh, wait. You can delegate Codex. You can ask Codex to read, write, and execute code in your repository in order to answer questions or draft PRs. When you start a cloud task, Codex provisions a sandbox cloud container for just that task, provisioned with the code and dependencies you have specified in an environment. This means Codex can work in the background on many tasks in parallel and can be triggered from different devices or services such as phone or GitHub. Okay, I really like this. I really like this. You can delegate code to Codex from most Codex client. Okay, web, IDE extension, the Codex tab in iOS, and even triggering at Codex. You know, like for $200 a month, OpenAI really does give you more than Anthropic $200 a month max plan. I feel like right now, if OpenAI models is actually better than Anthropic, then I would totally switch to OpenAI for for all their tool set, because the tool set's really good. And like the tool set is getting a lot better these days compared to what Anthropic has. Anthropic still only has Claude Code. Yeah, Claude Code is a banger for sure. Has so many great features, but also in terms of like, I think Anthropic is great to build on top of in terms of like developer tools, but then like for just like developer building their own applications, I think OpenAI is doing better now in terms of having the right tools to make it even more efficient to code. It's a hard one, but the model still, I didn't get the hype behind the GPT-5. I feel like people overhyped GPT-5, and then when it released, everyone backpedaled and was like, oh wait, it sucks. And yeah, I don't think I've seen after I feel like after GPT-3, when that initially launched, everything else has been very mid. There wasn't anything that was like, oh my gosh, this is like insane or mind-blowing. This is changing everything we do. There's nothing, I don't think it has been like, nothing has been that impactful, at least for me right now. Okay, code with diff. Yeah, mountain. Yes. Okay, Codex IDE. Was I just reading this? Approval mode. We have chosen powerful default for Codex, for how Codex work on your computer called Agent. In this approval mode, Codex can read files, make edits, and run commands in the working directory automatically, right? However, Codex need your approval to work outside the working directory and access network. Yes. Wait, what? However, Codex needs your approval. Okay. When you just want to chat, or if you want to plan before diving in, you can switch to chat with the switcher. Yeah, I don't really like to plan in chat mode, but I'm sure you can have it output the plan markdown file. You can probably have it output the plan markdown file before. Okay. Interesting. Delegate to Codex in the cloud. The thing with Codex in the cloud is how much do you get it for? Like how, like, there's gotta be a limit to this. Is there a limit to it? Limit to Codex. Cloud? Codex limit. I am a user. Okay, Codex model. What does it look like? Codex is a cloud-based coding tool. You'll clone your virtual machine, then you prompt it. The usage limit for Plus currently aren't published. As far as I can tell you, currently haven't hit limit yet. 25 tasks into it. Okay, interesting. Is it free, or does it generate API calls? Only available for Plus users, looks free now. Comment here so I can update. There's gotta be someone. Plan is more general. Okay, are you using API subs? No. No one's saying anything about the limits. How's Codex CLI weekly limit? 5 days ago. So I brought API only, tier 1. It's usable, ChatGPT Plus subscription, so I gave it a try. It was wonderful, truly joyful vibe coding, noticeable upgrade from Claude Code Sonnet 4. Interesting. It's over now after 2 days since I activated my subscription. As you can see in the picture, I have waited 5 days, so I can use Codex for another 2 days. 2 days on, 5 days off. Right. Maybe you can compare my usage. You know, the only way for me to know this is just to actually use it. F it. You know what? I will use it. I will. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to downgrade my Claude Code subscription right now because I don't think I'm actually using it to the max because I'm actually not hitting the limit. I don't even think I'm actually hitting adjust plan. Adjust to $100 max plan. Current cycle max, and the next cycle will be 5 times. Yep, confirm changes. Thank you. Yep, there we go. I have now downgraded my Claude max subscription to $100 because honestly, I haven't been using it enough lately. I've been doing a lot more research stuff, so it's fine. The other thing that I need to look now that I have downgraded my Anthropic subscription, I can go ahead and go into my OpenAI. I really don't like having multiple subscriptions, but you know what? Let me just do this. ChatGPT, upgrade, get plus. This is so dumb that we have to have different subscription these days. Please tell me I'm okay. I should probably not do this on stream. Wait, here. I'll just do that for now. You can just watch my face while I fill in all my personal information. This is the thing with streaming I'm not used to, is when I need to fill in stuff, I'm just haven't, whoa, what am I doing? Okay, I want to use this card. Oh shoot, I forgot. Okay, subscribe. All right, OpenAI Codex IDE extension. I wonder how good you are actually. Maybe you're actually half decent. Oh, I got to go to breakfast in like 13 minutes, and then I'll be back later. Settings. Dark. Okay, now I can go back to the screen. This is looking good. What am I doing? I need to now Codex IDE extension, download for Windsurf. Open windsurf application. Here it is. 2,700. Wow, did I just get like... Did I just get tricked to subscribe for $20? Clearly, not very many people are using this. Or maybe is this so early that no one's using it? Or maybe no one's using it this way. Okay. I mean, let's install this Codex OpenAI coding agent and see if this is actually any good. I have a few times. Okay, so where is it? Is it here? Auto, agent, local, send to cloud, connect to environment via Codex web to enable sending tasks to the cloud. Connect. Connect apps. Huh? Is that it? Okay. Connects to Codex web. Moving faster with Codex, a cloud-based software engineering agent that provides answers. Okay, yeah, get started. Your software engineering agent, Codex, understands your code base, answers questions, and writes tested code. You can ship, continue, everywhere. Yeah, that's great. Wait, oh, I see. Yeah. Deep code review. Okay. Connect to GitHub. Connect. Continue. Authorized. Yeah. I don't need to save that. Okay. Oh, so I do have. Oh, wow. Interesting. Very interesting. This is actually what I love. Like I always wanted something like this. This is why I've been building something like this with using Claude Code, but for used locally. I just didn't like having things on the cloud. But whoa, what is it doing? Okay, I'm gonna authorize that. All repository install and authorize. Jeez, how many? I hope I didn't reveal anything crazy. Okay, right. Now, do I create environment? This is a docs. Need to read the docs. This is the same docs that I literally just read. Well, that was useful. Sure, create environment. But that's what I just clicked. Oh, here. I can now grab my Claude Maestro, I think. Repository. Agent internet access on. Yeah, hell yeah. We're going YOLO mode here. Wait, is my stream connection unstable? Seems like it's stable. Weird. I don't know why I'm getting warning. Anyway, I enable internet access, expose your environment to security risks. Stuff that. I want every security risks. Okay. Common dependency, unrestricted. Allow HTTP. Oh man, this is terrible. Create environment. Create environment? Sure. Let's go. Oh man, this is so cool. Wait, what is this? Oh, is this like the number of parallel tasks I can have it do? Oh my gosh, they copied me. I did this. I've never used Codex web before, and like, let's see, Maestro, Claude Maestro. I literally copied the UI, kind of copied the UI, but at least in my one, I can't. I actually took out this number of instances from here because I always want to start with a plan mode. I just never want to start coding right away. That's just not what I want to do. What? Oh, there's an update. Sure. Okay. Main. Look at that. Wow, this sucks. So if I... Okay. Explain the code base to a newcomer. What is the general structure? Okay. Pick a part of the code base that seems important and find and fix a bug. Go through the code base, find issues, and purpose. Okay, you know what? Oh, wait. Try in IDE, Windsurf. Open Windsurf. Oh, so now I can actually... Could I? No. What? No, I can't. I can. Really? Did it just go back? Did it just go back to... Why? Why is this not available? Is it only available to connect an environment via Codex web to enable sending tasks to the cloud? Yeah, I hit this and it takes me to this, and how do I connect it? How do I connect this? This I guess it just doesn't work. I guess it just, okay, whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna try and have this do a task for me. It's probably a simple task. I know here, I'll show you guys my terrible task list. Sorry, I'm looking at my other screen and trying to like not show sensitive information. Oh, I'm terrible at streaming. Okay, sometimes when executing multiple parallel tasks, when task is complete, it does not update task card. Oh yeah. Okay, sometimes when executing multiple parallel task, when the last task is completed, it does not update the task card. Okay, you know what? I am going to paste that in here and code. You know what? F it, YOLO. Did it do it? Where did it go? This is so disappointing. I am so disillusioned right now. I feel disillusioned. I feel extremely disillusioned. Oh my gosh, this UI is so bad. It didn't even update. Are you serious? Are you serious? It didn't even update until I refreshed the page. This is worse than me, and I'm a terrible coder. Okay, let's see where this goes. Oh geez. It's using npm, so then I'm using bun. How do I tell it to use bun? Also, this UI looks like it was made using an AI, probably. And you can't even, oh, at least you can stop the task. But I don't want you to use npm. How do I make it use? Wow. So now the other task that I just asked it to do pops up. Oh dear. This can't be right. Environment, data control, Include environments. Wow, this is quite disappointing. I am very disappointed with Codex right now. Or am I using it wrong? If I'm using it wrong, like, am I using it wrong? Wait, also, why am I wearing headphones? I'm not listening to anything. Why? Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. It's extremely frustrating. It didn't look. Also, this log. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Look at this scroll bar. Sometimes it like doesn't work properly. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Sometimes when executing, okay, user report, ls shell. Yeah. Okay. Check out task management store. Look how it's structured. I'm searching for complete execution function. This looks fine. The problem stems from avoiding re-render on status updates, but we still need re-rendering when all tasks finish. The issue is caused by avoiding re-render on status. Rendering on status. I may need to adjust this to ensure task status updates when last task completes. Okay, the update might be at the parallel task card or task card level, not per card. Okay, I'm diving into the bug where task card doesn't update after parallel task finishes. The issue might be parallel task sidebar. No, it is not. No, okay. It seems sidebar might not update. Okay, it's gone off the rails already. I'm thinking task card is not updating because group index doesn't refresh after the last task completes. Oh my gosh, wait. I'm thinking the task card isn't updating because the group index doesn't refresh after the last task completes. It seems that when tasks run in parallel, reactivity might break for the final task due to concurrency or how use task status handles status updates. I'll take a look at use task status to see what's causing the issue. I'll check out use task selector, looking at definition of get task ID. The issue may lie in group. Okay, it's doing a bunch of investigation here. Use group tasks, avoid re-rendering on tasks. Okay, summary. The use tasks hook reactive by subscribing to task store and fingerprinting. Okay, this interesting. So this is what it changed. Last fingerprint ref. Get snapshot. Kind of scared to actually. Okay, so if it's. Wait, do I need to create a pull request? I need to create a pull request in order to see these changes. No way. You are kidding me. I can't even like locally, this gotta be a way to like, because I don't want to create a pull request. Could I just go? Oh my gosh, this is so much weirder than I thought. This is actually legit not what I thought it was gonna be. Task history. Okay, could I grab this? You're viewing Codex task. Oh, this is not, this workflow is like not fun. This workflow is terrible. Like, if you guys look at this, like, if I start my task in Codex, there is no way for me to just easily open it up in my IDE. I thought it's supposed to be like a seamless workflow. Apply changes and continue locally. Oh, here it is. But it's going to apply the changes straight into, I think it's going to apply changes straight into the current working directory, right? Oh, it did. See, this is what I don't like. This is what I don't like. I wish it would create a work tree, open up a new instance of the IDE that, okay. Because like sometimes if I'm working on something and I just want to preview what it has done, I want to see it on a separate work tree. But you know, this is Codex. This is how Codex wants to work, then sure. I mean, I guess it's good. Kind of, maybe. It's not what I thought it was gonna be. Definitely not what I expected. Now let's see if this actually works. Use task. Okay, use task management store, subscribe, use callback, state task management. Fingerprint. Why? I don't get. I wonder how many people actually use OpenAI Codex, like the cloud version. Use task management store, get state. Fingerprint, tasks, map. Return tasks. Use sync external store. Creating a fingerprint, which then it stores a fingerprint here, fingerprint ref. I see. It's basically, this seems hacky, but you know what? If it works, it works. This string could be really large if there's a lot of task ID, and then status. So then it will compare the string. Oh, fun. And this would, but then this would only update if the task status change. Okay, I'll need to you know what? Just run the damn thing. Run dev. All right. Wait, what? Okay. And this one, run dev as well. I'm gonna close this. There we go. Whoa, weird. Did it? Okay, I'm turning that off, and I am gonna let this run, and then I'll come back after breakfast to test out whether this change actually got fixed or not. Anyway, thank you you guys for watching the stream. I will be back in like probably 30 minutes. I'll see you later.